Thanks for tuning in again. Today I will be reviewing the Huawei P30 Lite. Just a couple of points I'd like to say before we get into the review / showcase of the actual phone itself. First off, this is not a sponsored video, and it's certainly not made professionally. I just thought that I could give this sort of thing a shot, as I was always planning on buying this product in the first place. Apart from that, I hope you enjoy the video. Firstly, I think the packaging is very nice. It has a very minimalistic feel to it, almost like it would have with an iPhone box. The golden colour that the logo and name of the phone are composed of also adds a nice touch, like a premium sort of feeling to it. Even though this phone is intended to be the budget-friendly version of the P30 Pro, Huawei still aim to make it a premium unboxing for all of their customers, which is a smart move. Flipping the box around, we are presented with two stickers. Now I don't know if this was just Amazon doing it, or if it was actually Huawei, but the stickers are there so that the customers that receives the phone knows if someone has opened it beforehand. This is to make sure that no one has done anything to the phone and just adds another layer of security and strengthens the relationship between Huawei and their customers. Opening the box itself was a very smooth and easy process. Taking a look inside, we'll find the phone itself first, packaged in a recyclable film. Once the protective film is removed, you'll find the P30 Lite itself in all its shining glory. Now I chose the peacock blue for the sole purpose of its colour, mainly because I thought it was the best looking one out of the choices you get with this phone, and because I thought it might also look good on camera. It almost makes it seem dreamy, where depending on the angle you look at, you get different colours and reflections. Once again, a very nice touch. Turning the phone around, we are presented with the marvellous 6.15 inch 1080 by 2312 pixel display with the neat little water drop notch at the top of the phone to give you that extra bit of screenage, making the phone feel that much more whole. Now onto more of the techie stuff of this part of the video. The P30 Lite has the Kirin 710 chipset, which is a octa-core processor running at 2.2 GHz on 4 of its Cortex A73 chips, and at 1.7 GHz on 4 of its Cortex A53 chips. This processor is also coupled with the Mali G51 GPU. Moving on to the storage, we are met with either 4 to 6 gigs of RAM, depending on the model of the phone, and 128 gigs of secondary storage, which can be further expanded via the micro SD slot located on the phone. The P30 Lite is packing the 18-watt fast charger along with its 3340 mAh battery that will supposedly last you a whole day and a half with regular use, whatever that means. Moving on from the phone, we can now see the accessories it comes with. Like the 18-watt fast charger that has quite a sleek design with its foldable earth wire, allowing for a more pleasant travelling experience. The charging cable itself, which is a USB 2.0 to Type-C connector, allowing for much quicker charging and data travel speeds. Finally, we have the headphones themselves. Now at first glance to me, these seem a bit cheap looking and not that good a quality. However, after trying them out, it seems that they perform fairly well in terms of sound quality. Then again, that is something for Huawei to investigate, making their headphones seem more premium like they've done with the rest of their products so far. We also have the top, which I set aside, and this just contains the various manuals and guides to the product that, let's be honest, no one really reads. As well as the little pin used to pop out the microSD card slot. Going to the back of the phone again, we can see there's a plastic cover which is covering one of the glass sides of the phone. What's interesting is that there's actually some writing on the plastic with simple information about things like the microSD card slots and just general information about the product itself. As I've stated before, the back of the phone makes very pleasing to the eye reflections depending on how you are looking at the phone. This is also the part where I can talk about the three cameras that the P30 Lite has to offer. One is a 48 megapixel main camera, another is the ultra-wide 8 megapixel camera, and the last is the depth sensor, which is a 2 megapixel camera. The phone can record videos at 1080p at 30 or 60 frames per second, and the camera itself is really the main selling point of this phone. Now turning the phone on, we are presented with the Huawei logo itself, and then the usual setup of a device, such as language, data, date, settings, accounts, blah blah blah, the usual basically. Once all of that's done, I also needed to transfer my microSD card from my old iPhone 5C. So I thought I might as well show you guys how the slot functions, even though I'm pretty sure everyone already knows how it functions anyway. And here's the final look of the phone once it's fully booted up and ready to go. It is honestly such a beautiful phone and I can't get enough of it. I hope that this review has helped someone with choosing a phone for themselves. As always, please be sure to subscribe and like my videos so that I know if you guys are enjoying this kind of content. Apologies if I get something wrong about the specs. It is very late when I'm writing this script, so my mind might not be functioning properly. Anyways, more videos coming out soon. Thanks for watching. Peace.